Today I'm going to be reviewing Captain Marvel. Hello and welcome to Movie Fan in Japan. Like I said earlier, we are going to be reviewing Captain Marvel. So you might be wondering, Marco, why are you in a spiffy suit? Well, that's because I just got out of a graduation ceremony, don't really have that much time to, switch in between classes and everything. Right after my next class, I'm going to go ahead and watch the movie. So, I have to record right now. But you know what? I have time to change right now. Alright. So, the way my reviews work is usually I try to find out what the movie's about if I don't know already. So I just give my opinions about what I'm about to watch. Next, I'm going to give my opinions about what I'm about to watch after I view the trailer. Then I'm going to watch the movie and then review it, my reactions right after. And then I'm going to spend some time thinking about the movie, maybe a day or two or something. And then start trying to figure out everything, that's going on. So, after I get my thoughts collected, because opinions can change after you think about something for a while. I'm going to give my opinions after that. And, yeah, I'm going to watch a couple of reviews, watch what other people think, because, they have some insights that maybe I didn't think of. So, yeah, that's how these reviews work. So, we are going to go ahead and start about my thoughts about the movie. Okay, so I haven't watched Captain Marvel yet. I don't know what the movie's going to be about exactly. I think, Carol Danvers, she goes out into outer space for some reason, maybe. I don't know how she gets into outer space, or... I really don't know exactly what's going on, what the plot of the movie is. It's just, she comes back to Earth, and she has to fight Skrulls. And Nick Fury and Coulson are younger. And it's in the 90s. That's all I know about this movie. I haven't really read any reviews, watched anything. I don't want anything to, spoil the movie for me. I don't even know if the movie's good or bad. I don't know what people are saying about it. So, all I know is everything that's based off the trailer. And so, I'm going to get myself a little hyped up to watch the movie. I'm going to watch the trailer right now and give my thoughts right after watching the trailer. Okay, so, I finished watching the trailer, and, the Avengers Endgame trailer also came out today, so I kind of watched that while I was at it, and, she was at the very end of that, so kind of excited to, see this movie now. I'm really excited to see this movie. I wouldn't say as much as other movies, but, yeah, I am very excited, and I'm like, okay, where does she fit in, why, what's going on, because the only thing I could remember, I was watching the trailer, and I see the blue, I'm guessing blood, go into her. The reason why I think it's blood, because I actually watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a while ago. Kind of stopped a year or two ago, but that's because I have so many things to watch, and so many things, not that I have to watch, but things I prefer to watch, and things that are coming out, things that are interesting, and I constantly forget about it. But I'm pretty sure if I were to jump back into it, I could get back into it. I don't know if I need to watch it. Oh man, I can't catch up before I watch this movie. But I'll catch up before I watch Avengers Endgame, see how everything ties in together, get caught up with all Marvel, MCU, stuff that's on TV, online, wherever it may be. So yeah, before Avengers Endgame, I'm totally gonna catch up with all that stuff. And yeah, I'm actually really excited to watch this movie. So yeah, I do have a few questions, basic questions that probably all of you already know all this information, because yeah, you got the movie a week earlier. Oh yeah, it comes out in Japan today, and that's why I'm doing this review. Well, Friday today. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing the review right now. I recorded the review for Aquaman, but I never posted it, never, put the video together. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because, my computer sucks and I don't want to spend so much time on my computer and laptop, So, but yeah, I did have my opinion about that, and yeah, I'm probably not going to post it because, yeah, I'm going to be too busy making other videos and everything. So, yeah, let's get back on track. Oh, wait, also Spider-Verse. Yeah, I didn't review Spider-Verse. It came out last week here in Japan, and the reason why I didn't review it is because I actually bought it on iTunes, because it came out earlier on iTunes than it did in Japan, so I watched it. Mainly because there was no guarantee there was no guarantee that I could watch it in English here in Japan, and I was right, yeah. Over where I live, in Utsunomiya, yeah, there wasn't an English, version, except for, English no, not even English subtitles, just Japanese subtitles, so no English whatsoever. So that's why I kind of watched the movie, bought it off of iTunes and everything. So yeah, so I didn't really do a movie review about that one. Maybe I should, though. Back to Captain Marvel. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so sidetracked. Alright, so I am excited, trying to see how it fits in. I kind of sorry. Okay, so what my main thing that I'm kind of confused on is because I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Coulson don't know who the Kree are. That's what's confusing me. Like, that's kind of, I wonder if they're going to address why Coulson doesn't know what the Kree are, because in the beginning seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he was like, there's blue aliens. How many blue aliens do you know? He was talking to Lady Sif about this. He was like, how many blue aliens do you know? And she was like, well, there's this, there's the Kree, and there's another one or something like that. I forgot the names because that was years ago. I wonder if Coulson's going to know about the Kree, don't know about the Kree, if his memory's going to be wiped. I have no idea. I hope they address that. And other than that, it looks good. Like, the quality and everything, that looks pretty nice. And I'm really excited to see it. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts after the movie. But lighting might be different because it's going to be nighttime. Or maybe I'll do it in my car because I'm catching the late show. And don't want to disturb my kids while they sleep. So, right now they're at school. So, I have free time right now. Well, free time to record, but not free time to do whatever I want, like watch the movie earlier because of the other class. But yeah, okay, so I'm getting sidetracked so much in this video. I'm so sorry, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and watch the movie and then give you my thoughts right after the movie. So I'll see you after the movie for you, like 2 seconds. I should stop saying that. Okay, so yeah, I just got finished watching Captain Marvel, and it was a good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. There's a couple of things that went through my mind, and yeah, I was thinking of, sorry for like the shaky camera or whatever. I'm not in the position to hold it correctly or whatever, but yeah, hopefully it stabilizes by itself or whatever. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie a lot. There's a few things that kept on running through my mind, like how Coulson knows about the Kree, but then in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he doesn't. I know I'm like probably the only one who's still trying to connect, the TV universe with the, movie universe or whatever. But, yeah, that still gets to me, but I'm guessing he did have brain surgery in the show, so I guess he could have forgotten about them. But yeah, other than that, I have no idea how to explain that. When it comes to Brie Larson, she does a great job. I do enjoy what she does, and I do believe she is, Captain Marvel. But yeah, so I have no complaints about her. Let me think. De-aging. The de-aging was, I did enjoy that, but since I knew about the de-aging and everything, and there's a part of me, I guess subconsciously, is like, yeah, okay, I would okay. Samuel L. Jackson, he kind of like runs / jogs for like 2 times in the movie, and to me it's like, yeah, he doesn't jog like he's young, you know. So that's just probably my thing that I've noticed or something like so. But yeah, I did enjoy Nick Fury. He just seemed a little slightly less Nick Fury like this time, but younger, so I can't really say anything about that. Wow, I'm saying a lot. That's kind of strange. All right, and yeah, so Coulson, okay, Captain Marvel, Jude Law did a great job. I did enjoy him, and yeah, so there was that, and then the outcome of the story. I don't really give spoilers, so I'm not going to give a spoiler here, but yeah, the outcome was different than what I expected. So yeah, that was something. Yeah, and then how it's connecting to Avengers Endgame. I did enjoy that a lot, to be honest. It was like really great. Like I enjoyed seeing that. What else? So, the music. The music was. I grew up in the 90s. I was born in the 80s, and so as a kid, I did hear a lot of 90s music, because it was that time. It was the 90s when I was a kid, and so yeah, like I enjoyed the music, but part of me kept on thinking, man, I miss James Gunn. No, I would say the timing with the Guardians of the Galaxy music was a lot better. It was a lot focused. You got into it. It was just perfect. There's so much thought put into like what song was put in and where and how. For me, some of the songs felt a little, some of the songs felt a little shoehorned in. And, but I did enjoy, the songs. But then with Guardians of the Galaxy, I bought the albums. With this one, I'm probably not going to buy the album, But, it was good. I did still enjoy the music, and it was nice. I'm probably not the right person to talk about this, but comparing it to Wonder Woman, to me, I don't know what it was about Wonder Woman, but it just like reached into my soul, And the only thing I could complain about Wonder Woman was the third act. Third act wasn't so great. It was, they didn't really stick the landing on that one. But over here at Marvel side and everything, it was Brie Larson did a great, she did a great job. The movie was great. Captain Marvel was a great movie. It had a great, final act. Well, yeah, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good final act, but the movie as a whole was, to me, I don't know, Wonder Woman felt powerful, even though, that third act. But here, it just felt like a normal Marvel movie, so I enjoyed every Marvel movie, every MCU movie, I should say, Can't really say anything about, like, Howard the Duck and, stuff like that. But, every MCU movie I have enjoyed so far, and I'm probably one of those people who you probably shouldn't, take advice from when it comes to, like, movies, because I end up enjoying a lot of things that I probably shouldn't. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, I feel like there's something else I should be talking about, but I'll just give myself some time to think about it, and we'll see where we go on from there. So, yeah, I'm just gonna spend a few days thinking about things, and then, yeah, I'll give my opinions after reviewing other people's videos and thinking about my own thoughts, and, yeah. The cat was great. I forgot what they called the cat, though. But the cat was great. Yeah, but all right. Well, yeah, I'll give my review right now. Okay, so I spent a couple of days thinking about this movie, and yeah, I actually saw it again as well because I watched it with my family this time, and so it was better the second time around. I don't know what it was, but just second time around, it was actually really good. Um, so there are some things I noticed, like acting. That was no problem. I actually enjoyed the actors a lot more now, seeing the whole story and everything. And I don't know, you just kind of get a little more into it, and then you still kind of see those, plot things, when it comes to the other MCU movies. This fits in there with like how a lot of the origin movies kind of have like just like the standard. It kind of feels like that. But, with this plot, it does add something extra, so you do get like a little bonus point right there. And, yeah, it was actually, the plot was okay. The main thing, though, is it was kind of like the plot was trying to go into many different directions. So it's like, hey, we have this story we could tell, but we're not going to tell that story. We have this story we could tell, not going to tell that one. And it did a lot. And I think that's what bothered some people. It's like, we could have had more of this story. We could have had more of this story. We could have had more of this story. And now you're left with more questions. And they're not really questions you should have at this point in the movie. Because I would say another thing about this movie, why probably some people had problems, is the time that it came out. It's people are getting ready for Endgame, and Endgame, we're thinking it's going to be epic, and then Infinity War came out before Ant-Man and the Wasp, and before that it was Infinity War, and so that was a really big movie, high standards, With Ant-Man and the Wasp, we already knew that it was going to be like the first Ant-Man, it's not going to be something like super epic. It's just going to be fun, a fun movie, And then with Captain Marvel, we didn't really know exactly what we were getting. So I think that's the problem with the timing of this movie. And so, yeah, I think that kind of, that's probably why it was better to watch it the second time, because you weren't thinking about those other movies, and you knew what to expect. That's probably why. Okay, so, also, as far as character growth, you don't see Carol, develop, She grows a little, but you don't see Captain Marvel just, become Captain Marvel. There is a moment that's really good, and I'm like, oh, yes, all right, this is what we're doing, But, yeah, other than that moment, and, some moments on Earth before that, you don't really get a feel for the character. You know how she acts, you know how she is, but you don't feel, for her. You don't connect with her, and I think that's the problem. And other movies have got, these people where you connect. Many people are comparing this to The Bourne Identity for, reasons of the plot. So, yeah, and the way they did it was really good, and so... Yeah, so I would say the character growth, I would say, is also the problem of this movie. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of movie reviews, a lot of people, and most people think the movie is either okay or good. No one's saying the movie sucks. So yeah, so it's a movie you would want to watch. And another thing that a lot of people talked about was the music. People were like, oh, the music, it was just so forced. It was so forced. And after watching it the second time, and I actually said it before, but this is something new. It's not that it's forced. I would say the last two songs feel really forced. The other songs seemed maybe a little forced and okay in most parts. But that last song, the last two songs, you're like, why did you shove that in there? It could have been better. It could have been done a lot better, And so I think they just try to hit, hey, we're in the 90s, a little too much. And I think that is what caused, this movie to another thing to cause this movie to have, I wouldn't say problems, but not be as good as it could have been. But, yeah, so there's also the CGI. The CGI, great. Really good. The, de-aging, the way they did that is actually really good. I mentioned that before, like, there are some times you can, like, it wasn't really, the CG that was the problem. Is the way a character might move sometimes. It's like, you're not moving like you're that young anymore, But it was still good. The CG was good, especially that last fight. It was good. And then, yeah, so the last battle, you can say, or however you want to say it. But it was that the CGI was pretty good, So I have no complaints with that. But overall, I would say the action was good. And yeah, I would say it's worth seeing in the movies, but you don't have to. But I would say you get a good, well, actually, you do have to if you want to. It's not necessary for Avengers Endgame, but I'm guessing it would help. This is my guess, because I still haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, but it seems like it would help bring one of the characters, Captain Marvel, and it would help bring Captain Marvel into the fold of the Avengers, but at the same time, since we didn't have that much character growth or character development in this movie, you can't really know what she's about. And so hopefully in Endgame you do get a better feel for her. And yeah, because the acting wasn't bad. And so I'm just saying how she would do with another director. And so hopefully it ends up being really good. So alright, I guess that's the end of this review. I hope you liked it. It's spoiler free, and yeah, I think Shazam will probably be the next movie I do, unless I unless I skip it like I did with Aquaman. I recorded everything for that, but didn't really post it or put it together because didn't have that much time. So, alright, well, I'll see you later, and hope to see you in my next review. Alright, bye.